Have your calls for plumbing services gone down because you're not ranking on AI search like ChatGPT, Grok? I want to talk to you a little bit about it right now. So we all remember the days of we had choices. We had Google, Bing, Yahoo, Alta Vista, Ask Jeeves, and it was all trash.
Why doesn't anyone want me?
Besides Google. And if you're gone onto ChatGPT, you'll know darn well it's not trash. Grok, etc. In fact, they're fantastic. In fact, they beat everything else. Now, Gemini is Google's version of it. Grok is Elon's and X, and ChatGPT is Bill Gates and Bing. Now, people don't use it with Bing really. They're using it by themselves. And so I want to talk about it. I don't want to fear monger here, but I do want to kind of set an alarm off. Now, last report, Google was still 91%. In fact, they've got some antitrust lawsuits trying to break up Chrome because they dominate it so much, because all of us Americans that had a choice chose Google overwhelmingly, and they just became ubiquitous with all of it.
Isn't it funny how life works?
They're everywhere. But guys, ChatGPT is not trash. Grok is not trash. And holy cow, it's good. And there's like billions and billions of these searches every day. Now, most people are going to set in their ways. And if I had a crystal ball, and I don't, but if you had to ask me, you'd say, Nolen, how many people are still going to be on Google combined with like Gemini? They've already got AI in the search, whether you like it or not. You don't even have to go onto these search algorithms and we can optimize you for it, or you can optimize for it. But I want to talk about it just a minute. So I'd say 60%. If I look down the road 5 years from now, Google's got 60% of search. They're still the majority, but because now there are viable opportunities and places to search like ChatGPT, that's the big one, and Grok, that there's going to be a certain percentage of people that go on there and say, plumber in Sacramento, or plumber near me, or tankless water heater repair in Dallas TX. Find me someone to repair. It's like, I need someone that can work on a Rinnai tankless water heater, in Raleigh, North Carolina. And, they're going to go on to ChatGPT and find this. And yes, they're already doing this. In my opinion, I'm going to talk about this a little bit. There's already people, because there's pockets of this. Is someone in Orange County is using AI search at a higher percentage already than, say, Birmingham, Alabama. And you can ask ChatGPT about it. They'll tell you that there's higher percentage of these already occurring. So somebody over in Orange County is experiencing a 10%, maybe. Let's be modest with it. But 10% is a lot of leads to be losing. Somebody's getting 30 calls a day. They're down 3 calls a day already. And maybe that's going to go down 9 calls a day in the up and coming years, because they're slowly seeing people move over to ChatGPT or other AI search. Now, as that occurs, that person, the algorithm for ChatGPT is different. In fact, it's a black box, and they don't give us analytics on it. But I can tell you definitively that when I go into a major market and look for a plumber, the algorithm is different. So sometimes, yes, they'll show 4 of them usually on ChatGPT, and they'll have like 2 of them are the same in the top 4 on Google, but they're not exactly the same. And why? ChatGPT seems to like things like Datapins. They seem to like things like a really clean user interface. And it's got to be spot on. And there's opportunity within this shift and change, because that old dog that's getting credibility on Google for trust and tenure, and they've just been up there a while. Their website's 5 years old, a little spammy, needs to be redesigned. ChatGPT doesn't care. They're not in rankings. So some of those old dogs that have just been resting on their laurels, sitting over there, are starting to get a diminishing return on it. Now, let's talk about AI. We do a really good job of going in there and coding the websites. They're still going to spider the same servers and crawl it and find your website and find your content and find your reviews. They're going to find your social media channels. They're going to find Datapins and take in this content. And everything that we do is coded for it. We check it and go, yeah, it's working there. Our clients do fabulously on ChatGPT, Grok, Perplexity, and AI, Gemini for Google. So they do really well there. I think this is a perfect opportunity for someone. Say one guy has 50 reviews and some are, let's say 100, another guy has 2,000. That guy with 100's having a hard time because it's Anaheim or it's Dallas, and he picks up nothing but long tail keywords, which can still make the phone ring daily, and we like that too. But man, he can show up on AI when someone else is being remiss in their duties. And I can tell you that almost all plumbers are missing this right now. A lot of people talking, yapping about it, going, oh, this and that. And yeah, you're on AI, but you're a user. You need to send out digital brand signaling and pay attention to this. You don't want to get stuck in the shift of it. And then there's also opportunity for other people to get into those top rankings faster. ChatGPT still at this point in time is all organic, but they're coming close. They're already talking about putting paid in there. Already talking about paid ads at ChatGPT. Those leads are fabulous, by the way. Fabulous. Google leads are fabulous. ChatGPT leads even better. So you know how you don't like a lead. It's like, oh, I have to live off a Yelp lead or a paid ad. You don't like them as much because they'll call 3 plumbers out at one time. But if they get off of Google organic, that's the best lead. If you've ever gotten them, you just know that. It's the majority of search. Now, ChatGPT still and this AI is still all organic, but if somebody comes from that, they act like God told them to call. That lead is better. I can tell you it is better. Now, Google leads, they'll take them all day long. They're phenomenal. ChatGPT leads up a notch. So guys, don't miss this trend. Don't miss these trends. Like if you're not, I had a guy it happens every day. It's so part of my job, talking to people, and they go, well, can't you just SEO it? Can't you just do this? Your brand and digital brand signals is the SEO. The SEO is the accumulation of all of these things together. That is how it works. Be serious about it. There's all these fabulous free platforms, and now it hasn't gotten worse, and SEO's not dead. It's expanded and gotten better, and there's opportunities for you to get in places. I don't care if you have 25 reviews or 50 or 500. You can get in and become, a fixture in that market and get organic search results. The AI is upon us and occurring now. This isn't future. There's a transition occurring because all those humans are out there going, that's darn good search. I think I'll take it. I like it. And there's people that are gonna siphon over to these other searches. It's happening right now. You're probably on ChatGPT or Grok, one of them. You're probably already on it. So why not be paying attention to this? Get your company up there, these best leads, cheapest leads. Done this for 15 years here at Plumbing Webmasters, Datapins, the best of SEO and digital marketing agency that needs to be done still, combined with the best of software and AI. Love to help you. Call when you're ready. I'm Nolen Walker. Be happy to hear from you.